breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Foul ball there. That one misses in the dirt. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
Ball, that's out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Garcia ranging back on it. Tattooed and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. Here's Wade Boggs now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
The count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The third baseman.
Man at first with one gone. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that one almost got him.
Ball 3.
Boggs, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion. So,
well, looked at the fastball for strike. And we're back. And today's starter, Bill Foster.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The 1-0 from Foster. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
This one in the air, right field. Abreu in position. Nabs it, and there's one down. So digging in, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's
and
the
it's
count.
0-1. One out, bases empty. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The shortstop
that's
takes the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Into center. Jenkins brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Rap Dixon. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Satchel kicks and delivers. And a good eye there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Out towards right center field. Bautista settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Abreu makes the catch. And there are two down. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
Page back to work. And downstairs.
Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
Now 3-0. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Misses again, 5 in a row. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Bautista should have this one. And there's one down. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Towards first. Knocks it down. And he's out on the tag. And now the DH, Wade Boggs. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's off the mark. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lifted in the air down the left side. Ibanez puts it away, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, down to third baseman, Chris Bryant. That one in triple digits.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
Well, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now back.
Rat Dixon digging in now.
Dixon.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Garcia settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Bryant throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1 so far.
Rushing.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Piazza fires the first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. He reached out a walk his first time. That's a little high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And misses, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Raul Ibanez, the next to hit, grounded out his first time.
Ibanez.
Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Page back to work. And that's in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Albies. And Freeman is retired. So now here's the DH, Wade Boggs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wade Boggs.
And that one hammered. Garcia raging back towards the wall. Gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Bryant now. And that one almost hit him. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he's safe at first.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2. There goes Junior. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, right side. Abreu moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one just misses. That hits the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now here is Rap Dixon. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch, and he just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes
To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, David Ortiz. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Ripped into center, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And fouled off. The other way, dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Now
Jose Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late on that fastball.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. That's to third and foul ball. Out there to center. Dixon hustling after it. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Really late right now.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Upstairs. And it's 2-2. Rushing. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air. Ramirez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One ball, one strike. That's ball two.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That misses the zone, and now 3-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here comes Freddie Freeman. Up to hit.
Now pitching.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Hader.
And the first offering is not close. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away.
2 balls, no strike.
High leg.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one the other way, and foul ball. Two outs, and one in scoring position. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swung on, belted. He's under it. And there's one down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too
now
late.
Batting.
That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
On the ground. Dixon over to first. 2 gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground, out to short. De La Cruz fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Wade Boggs.
Hitter, Wade Boggs.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
No strike.
And there's a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
On the ground to short. Smith over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here is Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In the air, center field. Garcia sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Foster back to work. Out to center. Jenkins settles under it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Junior swings through it for strike 1. trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez on the move. Snags it for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Just missed. A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Otters going up against the Bulls. Ready to go now? And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Smith. And a big swing and a miss. Green, a 6'5" righty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Up the middle, and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0-1. Ortiz on third. Piazza on at second with 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. A 3-run dinger. And they lead it. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. On the ground to third, Bregman. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound in this one, Matt Cain.
Leading off.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second, the third base.
It's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's down and away. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that skips into dirt. Three-two. And he gets Bregman. And 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Tony Oliva. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. That one close, rule the ball. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Really nice job of
Batting
two-strike
fourth,
hitting in that
the
at-bat.
first baseman,
Against good pitchers,
Rob.
you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
In the dirt. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner on the go. In the air to left center, Ibanez. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He shoots one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. All right, ready to go. Now the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1-1.
That one almost got him.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground right side, and that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Off. 1 out, bases empty. Palmeiro. Here's the tag, and he's out. Next to hit, David Ortiz. That one missed.
That's a ball low.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ramirez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
For the All-Star, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a
2-0.
ball. And another
3-0.
ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
3 balls and no strikes.
Swing and a ball lined to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Wade Boggs now. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Junior Caminero at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Webb back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Webb goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Brings it in, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
That is it. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. No score here in the 2nd. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now here is Raul Ibanez. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Checks over to first, back safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second, and now it's going to be David Ortiz. Pitch misses, ball 1. And another ball. And that's in the dirt. And a 4-pitch walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Babe Ruth now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt.
0-2. Ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 1-2 here.
Yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Throw to first in time. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ortiz on third with 2 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Joey Bart can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal.
1 ball, 1
Ball
strike.
outside. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game. Go to second. Save.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Ready to go? Here's Byron
Leading
Buxton.
off for the Giants, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
His pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Strike 2. 1 out, bases
No ball, 2
empty.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. This is Corbin Carroll. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here comes Tatis around third. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he lays down a bunt. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And a foul ball. Buehler winds and fires. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a slow roller. Smith on the run, sent it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. 2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. Garcia settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
well,
2
pretty
strikes.
clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses,
ball,
and it's
strikes.
1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
That one missed. Got him. And quickly 1 away in the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios. Pelota. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's 1-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Way out front for strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the batter now, Raul Ibanez. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And ball 1. In the air out to center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swings through the sweeper. All right, Singer, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Jose Bautista digs in now. And ball 1 to the right fielder. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Hit in the air left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Junior now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And now Ozzie Smith struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Corbin Carroll will hit next. There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1.
Wilmer Flores.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw over to first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Buehler fires. Out to short. Over to Albies. That's out number 3. And we're back. And here is David Ortiz. And it's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count.
On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now
he's already homered in this game.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Mookie now. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. First time up was a pop out. And a big swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Buehler deals.
I got a ball, 1
This
strike.
one in the dirt. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. To the right side, Flores. The tag, and he's out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All right, we go to the... Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Smith over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Smith over to first in time. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Corbin Carroll. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Ohtani back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Popped up. Betts hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And now Ken Griffey Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Foul ball there. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. David Ortiz now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Junior, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Tap foul at the plate. That's outside. And 1-1. Up the middle, Smith. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
That one fouled hard the other way. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Now, Jung-Hoo Lee has grounded out a couple of times. Slice the other way and foul. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Mookie now. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Back here in Queens. Stepping in, Mike P. Piazza.
Now pitching, Luke Weaver.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Cal Raleigh.
Cal. Raleigh.
Billy Wagner gets handed the rock out of the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Oh, that one's behind him.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now here is Byron Buxton. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that gets down for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and strike. Buxton on the run. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Tag. Out. Piazza with a great throw. Back foot slider struck him out. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Raul Ibanez. First pitch, not close. And fouled off.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Three-one is on the way. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Save! Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 2-2 now. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that bunted towards third, and that goes foul. Ground ball left side. They get the tag on him. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3.
Griffey Jr.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside.
2 strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
The batter, number 1.
So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Smith. And he hits a ground ball right side, bats up with it, gets it to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. Over to first. In time. Got him. And next is the designated hitter, Corbin Carroll. That one outside. 1-0. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off. He was late. Late with the swing there.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman, Wilmer.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. miles per hour to finish. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Pinch hitter coming on, Jason Varitek. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
In the air, left field. Lee under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Chases the changeup in the dirt, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Ramirez at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
In the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We're in extras here, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
The count.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And here in extra innings.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and he's out. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late swing, fouled off. And misses inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Laser base hit around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just to really.
Gregory Soto on to pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the. They got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That's a ball.
And that misses. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hader back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Love to see it.
2 strikes.
Power versus power right there.
And that's downstairs and outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting, left field.
Now, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Bryce. Stop.
And this is a big at bat coming, Drew. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. That's a little bit low. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The tying run is 90 feet away. Puts a bunt down. Betts. Save! Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Runner on the move. Ball misses. No throw. He's in there safely. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Hader throw over, and he's back in on a dive.
Now pitching, Mason.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
That's a good pitch
I got
there.
a ball, 1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball, that's out.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The winning run on second base.
Ball 3.
That misses the zone. They're down 3-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
3-2.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. First. And second, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he blows that one by him at 100.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the dirt, but kept close. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out. That misses. 2-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Puts a bunt down. Betts crosses the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.